This ancient tea melts joint pain like aspirin, but it's all natural. Have you been waking up with aching joints, struggling to move freely, or just feeling stiff and sore throughout the day? You're not alone. Millions of people deal with joint pain every single day, and it can take a serious toll on your energy, sleep, and even your mood. But what if I told you that relief might be as simple as sipping a warm, healing cup of tea? That's right. Nature has provided us with powerful herbs that can melt away inflammation and soothe joint discomfort, all without the side effects of harsh medications. In this video, we're diving into the top 3 herbal teas that have been cherished for centuries for their ability to support joint health, reduce pain, and help you feel more like yourself again. So grab your favorite mug, get cozy, and let's explore the healing power of these natural remedies. Number 1. Ginger tea. If you're waking up every day with stiff joints, or you're feeling that nagging ache in your knees, hips, or hands, it's time to talk about something simple, natural, and incredibly powerful: ginger tea. Yes, that humble root sitting in your kitchen cabinet. It might just be the joint pain melting remedy you've been searching for. Now, let's talk about why. You see, ginger isn't just a spice. It's a time-tested anti-inflammatory powerhouse that's been used in traditional medicine for centuries. In fact, some cultures refer to it as the healing root, and when brewed into a soothing tea, it becomes a warm, delicious way to send relief straight to your aching joints. But what makes ginger tea so special for joint pain? It all starts with its natural compounds, gingerols and shogals. These active ingredients are like nature's ibuprofen. They work deep in your body to block inflammatory chemicals, the ones responsible for swelling, stiffness, and that stubborn joint pain. And unlike over-the-counter drugs, ginger doesn't come with the harsh side effects that can damage your liver or stomach lining. Imagine sipping on a cup of hot ginger tea first thing in the morning. As the warmth travels through your body, those anti-inflammatory compounds begin their work, easing swelling, boosting circulation, and loosening up tight, painful joints. It's almost like giving your body a natural oil change. Now here's something really interesting. Studies have shown that ginger is just as effective as some non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, for managing pain, especially in people with osteoarthritis. One particular study found that participants who consumed ginger regularly experienced a notable reduction in knee pain and improved mobility. That's huge. But here's the key: consistency. You won't take one sip of ginger tea and instantly feel brand new. Healing takes time. But when you make ginger tea a daily ritual, the results can be incredible. Less pain, less swelling, more movement, and most importantly, more freedom to live your life the way you want to. Let's break down how to make the perfect cup of ginger tea that melts joint pain. Simple ginger tea recipe. You only need 3 basic ingredients: 1 to 2 inches of fresh ginger root, peeled and sliced, 2 cups of filtered water, fresh lemon juice, and raw honey, optional. Here's how you do it. Bring the water to a gentle boil in a small saucepan. Add the sliced ginger and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Strain it into a cup. Squeeze in a little fresh lemon, and if you like a touch of sweetness, add a teaspoon of raw honey. Sip slowly and feel the warmth work its way into your joints. It's calming, it's nourishing, and it's healing from the inside out. Now, let's talk timing. When should you drink ginger tea for best results? The ideal time is first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach. That's when your body absorbs nutrients most efficiently. Drinking it before breakfast helps kickstart your metabolism, reduce overnight stiffness, and set a strong anti-inflammatory tone for your day. But don't stop there. If you're really dealing with stubborn joint pain, you can enjoy another cup in the evening, maybe after dinner, to help your body unwind and recover overnight. And remember, you don't need to stop with just the tea. You can also grate ginger into your soups or stews, add it to smoothies, or even mix it with turmeric for a double anti-inflammatory punch. Speaking of which, turmeric and ginger together? That's like Batman and Robin for your joints. But we'll save that power duo for another video. Now, a little side note. If you're on blood thinners or have a bleeding disorder, check with your doctor before going heavy on ginger. It can have a mild, blunt-thinning effect. For most people, though, it's incredibly safe and effective. So here's my gentle challenge to you. Give ginger tea a try for 7 days straight. Just 1 warm cup in the morning. Watch how your body responds. You may start noticing that it's easier to get out of bed, to go on walks, or simply to go about your day without that heavy, dragging joint pain holding you back. And when you feel that shift, when your body says thank you, you'll know you're on the right path. Because healing doesn't always come in a pill bottle. Sometimes it starts with a warm cup of tea, a simple root from nature, and a quiet moment of self-care. You deserve to feel better, and nature has already written the recipe. Number 2, turmeric tea. Let's talk about one of the most powerful healing drinks on the planet, turmeric tea. Now I want you to imagine this. You're sitting down in the morning, the sun's just coming up, and you wrap your hands around a warm, golden mug of turmeric tea. The color alone feels like a sunrise in a cup. But it's not just beautiful, it's medicine. Gentle, natural medicine that goes to work on those aching joints of yours. If you're dealing with arthritis, stiff knees, swollen fingers, or that dull, nagging ache in your hips or back, turmeric tea might just become your new best friend. You see, turmeric isn't just a spice you toss into curry. It's been used in Ayurvedic and traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years. And the star of the show is a compound called curcumin. Curcumin is what gives turmeric its rich yellow color. But more importantly, it's what gives turmeric its incredible anti-inflammatory power. Now, here's the magic. Curcumin works by blocking key molecules in the body that trigger inflammation, specifically NF-κB, which is a major player in chronic joint pain. Think of NF-κB as a switch that turns on inflammation. Turmeric gently turns that switch off. When you sip turmeric tea, you're not just enjoying a warm beverage. You're delivering curcumin directly into your bloodstream, where it starts calming your immune response, soothing inflamed tissues, and helping your joints feel lighter and more mobile. And here's the best part. Turmeric doesn't just mask the pain. It actually addresses the root cause, which is inflammation. That's a game changer. Now, you might be wondering, why tea? Why not just take a capsule or use turmeric in cooking? Great question. While supplements can be helpful, turmeric tea offers something special. When you brew it with warm water, the curcumin becomes more bioavailable, especially if you add a tiny pinch of black pepper. Why? Because black pepper contains a compound called piperine, which boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, you heard that right, 2,000%. So a warm cup of turmeric tea with just a touch of black pepper becomes a powerful daily ritual for joint healing. And let's talk about how it makes you feel. Warmth in your stomach. Calm in your mind, a gentle release in your joints. That morning tightness that once made it hard to even get out of bed, it starts to loosen. Your body feels less like it's fighting itself and more like it's working with you. But it doesn't stop there. Curcumin is also a powerful antioxidant, which means it helps protect your joints from damage caused by free radicals, the unstable molecules that speed up wear and tear in the body. So while it's soothing your pain, it's also protecting your long-term joint health. Now let me share a simple healing recipe so you can start making this at home. You'll need 1 teaspoon of organic turmeric powder or a 1-inch piece of fresh turmeric root, peeled and sliced. 2 cups of filtered water, a pinch of black pepper, optional, fresh grated ginger, cinnamon, lemon juice, or a touch of raw honey for taste. Bring the water to a gentle boil. Add the turmeric and simmer for about 10 minutes. Then add your black pepper and any optional ingredients. Stir well, strain it into your favorite mug, and enjoy it warm. This tea is comforting, earthy, and slightly spicy. If you add honey and lemon, it takes on a soothing, almost spa-like flavor. It's your moment of peace and your moment of healing. Now, let's talk about timing. The best time to drink turmeric tea is either in the morning, to ease overnight stiffness and give your joints a fresh, anti-inflammatory start, or before bed, to calm your system, reduce nighttime pain, and support healing while you sleep. And here's the thing. Consistency is key. Turmeric isn't a quick fix. It's a gentle healer. It builds up in your system over time. So don't give up after 1 or 2 days. Give it a week. Give it 2. You might notice less swelling in your fingers, more ease walking up the stairs, or better flexibility in your wrists and knees. You're going to feel the difference, not all at once, but gradually. It's like your joints begin to exhale, releasing all the inflammation they've been holding on to for so long. And if you're dealing with something like rheumatoid arthritis, where inflammation is driven by an overactive immune system, turmeric tea can help regulate that response too. That means fewer flare-ups and a better quality of life. Now let me gently remind you, if you're on blood thinners or other medications, check with your doctor before adding large amounts of turmeric to your routine. It's powerful, and you want to make sure it plays well with your current plan. But for most people, this is one of the safest and most effective natural remedies out there. So next time your joints feel stiff, or you're tempted to reach for a painkiller, try reaching for a cup of golden turmeric tea instead. Let it warm you from the inside. Let it soften your pain. Let it remind you that nature has already given us so many beautiful tools to heal. You don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to accept pain as your normal. Small, simple habits like a daily cup of turmeric tea can bring real, lasting change. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve to move without fear. And this little golden root might be the start of something beautiful. Number 3, Willow Bark Tea. Let's take a moment to talk about a powerful, ancient remedy that most people overlook, Willow Bark Tea. If you're living with daily joint pain, arthritis, or nagging inflammation that just doesn't seem to go away, this might be the natural pain relief solution you've been waiting for. Now, picture this. You're curled up in your favorite chair. Outside, maybe it's a little chilly. Inside, you're holding a warm mug of tea that's not just soothing your soul, but actually working on your pain deep in your joints. That's exactly what willow bark tea does. Willow bark has been used for over 2,000 years. That's not an exaggeration. In fact, even Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, wrote about chewing willow bark to relieve aches and fever. So this isn't some trendy new wellness drink. It's a time-tested remedy straight from nature. What makes willow bark so powerful is a compound called salicin. When you drink willow bark tea, your body converts salicin into salicylic acid, which is the natural version of aspirin. Yes, really, aspirin actually came from studying this exact plant. But here's the key difference. Willow bark delivers pain relief without the harsh side effects that aspirin and other over-the-counter medications can cause. If you've ever taken painkillers for arthritis or joint inflammation, you probably know the downside. Things like stomach irritation, bloating, or long-term damage to your gut. Willow bark works more gently. It eases the pain, reduces inflammation, and calms your system without wreaking havoc on your digestive health. Now let's go deeper into why this tea is so effective for joint pain. Salicin targets the inflammatory pathways in your body, especially the COX-2 enzyme, which is one of the biggest culprits in chronic pain conditions like osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Blocking this enzyme helps reduce swelling, stiffness, and discomfort in the joints. But what's really interesting is that willow bark also contains flavonoids and polyphenols, natural antioxidants that fight oxidative stress and protect your cartilage from further damage. So it's not just relieving your pain, it's also helping to protect your joints from long-term wear and tear. Imagine having fewer flare-ups, less swelling in your knees, less stiffness in your fingers when you wake up. That's what consistent use of willow bark tea can help with. And here's another bonus. It's also known to support lower back pain, neck tension, and muscle aches, which makes it perfect if your joint issues are spreading or if you're dealing with pain in multiple areas. Now, I want to share how to make this healing tea part of your daily routine. You can either buy dried willow bark from a trusted herbal supplier or use pre-made willow bark tea bags from a reputable health brand. Here's a simple way to brew it. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried willow bark to about 1.5 cups of water. Bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat and let it simmer gently for 10 to 15 minutes. Strain it and sip slowly while it's warm. You can add lemon or a bit of honey to improve the flavor. It has a naturally slightly bitter, earthy taste. Now, I'll be honest, it's not as sweet or spicy as ginger or turmeric tea, but don't let the flavor fool you. This tea gets to work, and over time, many people report that they feel a noticeable difference in their pain levels, especially in the joints that are hardest to soothe. Let's talk about how often to drink it. For most people, 1 to 2 cups per day is a great place to start. You can have it in the afternoon or evening when pain tends to creep in. Just remember, like with all herbal remedies, consistency is everything. The more regularly you drink it, the more your body can respond and heal. But I do want to give a gentle word of caution. Because willow bark is similar to aspirin, it may not be suitable for everyone. If you're already on blood thinners, NSAIDs, or if you have certain conditions like ulcers, asthma, or a salicylate allergy, it's important to check with your doctor first. It's a natural remedy, but it's still strong. Still, for many people who can tolerate it, willow bark tea becomes a life-changing part of their arthritis toolkit. Here's the truth. When you're in pain, it's easy to feel stuck, like your body is working against you, like you're just getting through the day instead of actually living. But what I love about remedies like willow bark tea is that they remind us we're not helpless. There are powerful natural solutions out there that can support healing, that can give you back your energy, that can help you move again, bend again, live again. So if you've never tried willow bark tea, give it a chance. Start with a small cup, sip it slowly, listen to your body, and if it resonates with you, make it a gentle, regular part of your healing journey. You deserve to feel at ease in your body. You deserve mornings without stiffness and nights without aching joints keeping you up. And sometimes the solution isn't another pill. It's a warm, earthy tea that's been trusted for thousands of years. So go ahead and let nature do what it does best. Heal. Summary. And there you have it. Willow bark tea, nature's original pain reliever. Whether you're managing osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or simply everyday joint aches, this powerful herbal remedy offers a safe, natural way to ease inflammation, reduce stiffness, and help your body feel more at ease. Remember, healing doesn't have to come from a pharmacy. Sometimes it comes from the earth, from the bark of a tree, brewed gently into a warm, comforting cup of tea. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to tap that notification bell so you never miss a new natural health tip to support your healing journey. Stay consistent, stay hopeful, and most importantly, keep moving forward one cup at a time. You've got this.